people could be banned from all of the city's second largest regional park in the Waitakere Ranges in the fight to save the forest from what really is a devastating Kauri dieback. The Auckland Council has released a report that shows the Kauri killing disease is spreading at an alarming rate, and it wants to investigate whether it would help to keep people away altogether from this really popular park, which covers 16,000 hectares along and above famous beaches, very famous beaches like Piha, of course. Eva Corlett reports.
Almost 1 in 5 trees in the Waitakere Ranges now carry Kauri dieback, making it the most infected area in the country. The rate of infection has more than doubled in 5 years, and in the populated Piha area, nearly 60% of trees carry the disease. One of the report's authors, Nick Waipara, says he's disappointed at the increase. He says the disease is spread by people, and the current limited track closures in the ranges have not worked.
There's clearly members of the public who are still choosing to ignore that those tracks have been closed and are actually going into those areas. Now that's a terrible result, and that has led to the ongoing spread into some of those highly important precious areas of Kauri.
But the conservation group, the Tree Council, says there's no time to muck around doing further investigations. Its spokeswoman, Mels Barton, wants the council to act now to close the Waitakeres.
The infection has got to such a point, and we are spreading it so fast that if we don't do that, we will lose Kauri. Extinctions will happen within 5 years, so we have to take drastic action now.
Dr Barton says if action isn't taken now, Kauri could be lost from the forest in 20 years, and that would further devastate the ecosystem. She says the closures would not have to be for long, just enough time for the council to put in protection measures like better walkways and cleaning stations. Currently, people are asked to scrub their shoes as they enter and leave walking tracks in the park, but council figures suggest as many as 83% don't bother.
But right now, it's simply not safe for people to be out on that, walking those tracks, and mountain bikes and dogs and all the rest of it. It is us that is spreading this disease, and we're simply not doing the scrubbing and cleaning that we should be doing, and it is not working.
The head of Auckland Council's Environment Committee, Penny Hulse, herself a West Aucklander, is not in favour of closing the park. She says it would be a drastic last resort that would not sit well with Westies.
Just closing the park to most people would simply remove the community from having to have any understanding of the problem, and they'd just be grumpy with council because we've closed their park, and they'd probably ignore the signs anyway.
But Ms Hulse says it would be heartbreaking if Kauri were to disappear from the park, and she is in favour of many of the other measures included in the report. They include better quality cleaning stations and monitoring of them, looking at the latest science for fighting the disease, improving the track surface and monitoring wild pigs. A tāmaki makaurau mō te hōtaka o te ahiahi, ko Eva Corlett tēnei.